he's on like before 8.
Wow.
Yeah, as far as like, you know, unless anything changes.
Amazing.
Yeah, so.
And were you playing last time?
I was, yeah. So that was really good fun.
Did you get to, you stayed to watch
Yeah. I mean, I've hung out with Stevie a bunch of times, so that's really good.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, I like to do that.
Are we all going? Almost. Yeah, my friend came last year and I didn't, like, you try and split up the tickets in the office so everyone gets to see someone that they really like.
Yeah.
So they got in early with the Stevie one,
Right,
so I didn't get to come last time.
No, that was a fun one. That was good. Because Pharrell was singing as well.
Oh God.
Yeah, so that was good fun.
Oh,
you're like, done.
Yeah.
This one was great because you got Lionel.
I love Lionel. I did see him before when he did, it's him and then Jennifer Lopez. I seem to remember. And I remember it being phenomenal.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember who headlined.
Really?
I can remember.
They didn't headline? Wow. Oh,
No.
you mean at this?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember. Can you remember who played after Lionel Richie and Jennifer Lopez?
Hilariously, I was still in school then.
I love that.
Chris!
She was doing
Chris,
her
where's the adults?
I'll Google it.
All I can remember is that Lionel was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because I'd stupidly just not thought he'd do all the Commodore stuff
Yeah,
as well,
of course, because he wrote all that. Yeah.
So he does all the Commodore stuff, all his stuff. It was like the sun comes down while he's doing it.
Yeah.
It's like, it was a real sing-along.
It was, yeah.
And then Jennifer Lopez came on and did a boxing ring, like had set up a boxing ring and was like fake boxing with all these dancers in the middle of the thing. I honestly can't remember the headline.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah,
you ready?
we're all 3 for 2. We're rolling.
Okay, good. So, how are you? Because you've got quite a lot of these festivals going on, haven't you?
I am very well, yeah. I'm just back from Rio, I'm back from Tokyo, and so I'm kind of jet lagged, but I'm really looking forward to this, and it's nice, it's not raining, so I'm very happy to be here today.
And your summer is kind of festival packed, isn't it? Because I know you're doing some in the States as well.
Yeah, we're going on tour, so we're playing on the east coast of America, and then later I'm going over to South Africa. Yeah, it's really great. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I'm getting to play lots of places, you know, all over the world. Places that I've been to, but maybe not for a while, so I'm getting to return. It's great fun. We were in Hawaii earlier as well, so, you know, Hawaii's just absolutely gorgeous, and that was my first time, so it's amazing to travel to these places and know that people know my music, you know, so it's a thrill.
Do you actually have time out when you go to these different places
Yeah,
to
we
explore?
always do, especially because they're so far away, you know, so I always go early and stay late, because I think you might as well, you know, you're flying thousands of miles. There's one thing I've learned in my career, just like go early, stay late, like make the most of it, so we definitely get beach time.
Amazing. I think you've got a little bit of hair on the other side. Hang on, I'm just going to...
Oh,
that's it, it's gone.
Oh,
it's gone. You just had like one hair that was curling there, and I was like, just trying to work out if it was the light. No, it's gone. But you have played Hyde Park before, haven't you?
I have,
So,
yeah.
well, what is it actually like?
I mean, it's incredible to play because there's just so many people. You just sort of see it going back in the seas. And then, you know, it's always a big test in a festival. When you start out, it can be a little bit sparse, and then as you carry on, like more and more people come. And obviously, the aim of the game in a festival is like to have more people there at the end than there were at the start. So I enjoy that challenge. You know, it always starts off a little bit patchy, and then by the end, everyone's with you.
And I always think of you as being like a lovely summer kind of soundtrack. So, I mean, how much do you kind of get affected by the weather at festivals and stuff?
Oh, we get massively affected, yeah. I mean, if it's just raining tons, you feel so bad for the audience, and, you know, it puts them in a different mood, and so I'll change songs, or I'll make things shorter, or we'll do more, or we'll get the audience more involved. You know, I just like to I want people to have a good time, and I want them to enjoy themselves. So, but today I think it's not going to rain, so it should work out.
And when you're writing the music, like I said, it always gives me a really summery vibe. Do you write that in the summer, or
I guess I write all different times of the year, you know, and especially at something like this, I will play like a sunnier set. You know, if I'm doing my own show and it's nearly 2 hours long and we're in a theatre, then I will play like a song for 12 minutes, and I do play ballads, and I do take my time, and I love the intimacy of doing my own shows. But I also like the festival because it's a totally different thing, and like you say, you come and try and bring some sunshine. And so I think when I'm writing, I'm just trying to get that song out, and then when I've got them to choose from, I'll choose them for the specific event.
And you said you did play when Stevie Wonder played Hyde Park before, and you got to meet him a couple of times. Is that right?
Yeah, I've met him a few times. Stevie was a really big supporter of my first record, and I got to go to his radio station. He owns a radio station in Los Angeles. I went over to there, and he had a breakfast show at that time, and we went, to the room with the breakfast, and it's just like this huge table just laden with like chicken and cakes, and it's about 8 in the morning, but it was amazing to just, they're people, they love their food, they love good company, they always have a great time. When you go backstage with him, there's always like 40 people there, and he has a lot of children, so the children are there, their family and their friends, and it's always just a really great celebration. I like how he does his life. He obviously is a really important musician and is playing all the time, but it seems like they just kind of move around in a fun, easy, enjoyable way, and it doesn't feel all like professional and uptight back there.
I'm starting to think you're on his rider. So yeah, I will play London, but only if Corrine's playing
this
as well.
was a special request from Stevie. That's why I'm doing this show. So I'm really grateful because, like I say, we played 3 years ago, and then when we played in Colorado and Aspen, I played with Stevie, and he got me on stage and I sang, and the same at the New Orleans Jazz Festival. So I've been really lucky to spend a good amount of time with him, and he's a mentor for me, someone who I really admire, and someone who I just kind of watch. Every time you're there, you just watch and learn, watch and learn, watch and learn.
Amazing.
So much to take in.
I've got a few more questions for you. I did want to ask you, I don't know if you were following the kind of Taylor Swift stuff that was going on this week?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, well, it's just a basic thing about kind of owning your masters.
Right.
And like how hard is it when you're first starting out to kind of own your own music? Because obviously you often need the kind of record label help.
Yeah.
But that costs a lot of money, and out of that they kind of own your music.
Yeah. I've been really impressed with Taylor Swift. Like, this isn't the first time she sort of stepped in on behalf of artists. And I think there was a new platform that was starting. I can't remember what it was, but she wrote an open letter to them saying, you're not paying the right amount of royalties. I want to keep my music off here unless you change to, be in concordance with this other platform. And they wrote back, and they agreed to change their terms. So I think she uses her platform and her power to to bring more attention to other artists and artists who don't have that voice. So I really admire her for that. But yeah, owning your own masters is that's a kind of new and radical thing. Generally the label owns the masters. I know the first person I heard of doing it was Ray Charles. But it's right that all these questions get asked, especially now that music isn't being bought. There is a question. I think some people just feel like music kind of comes to you, and especially you can watch people's videos on YouTube, and it doesn't really generate any income for the artist or the director or the producer or the writers. So it's definitely an issue, as a young artist, a new artist. How do you make a living? When my record came out, if you wanted to hear it, you had to go to a shop and buy it. That was the only way you could be guaranteed to hear it, and now it's so different for artists. And I think there needs to be a change. So she's a good advocate for artists, definitely.
I think someone said to me the other day that even if you buy it on iTunes, you don't own it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's a bit like how people are with cars now. It's like you lease a car, you lease music. Yeah,
no
but it's
idea
not
about that.
yours.
I'm annoyed now. I feel like I have to go and buy it all.
Vinyl.
yeah, exactly. Vinyl.
Yeah.
Well, put your records on.
Yeah, so I am going to be that person. Yeah.
Final question: can you remember either the first festival you went to or the first festival you played?
The festival I went to. The first festival I went to was probably the Carling Festival, it was called, and it was in Leeds. It was at Roundhay Park, which was, I used to live really near to Roundhay Park, and I think I saw like the Blue Tones and maybe the Long Pigs. It was a proper sort of indie festival with free Carling. So it's like, it tells you like when it was. And it was like teenage years, definitely. It's like 15, I think, was when I went to that festival.
So that must have been 97,
it was a while ago.
96,
Yeah.
97? Yeah. I remember seeing the Long Pigs.
Really?
I loved the Long Pigs.
Yeah.
And Blue Tones.
Yeah.
How about the first festival you played then?
The first festival I played was probably around that time, because I had this band called Helen. It was an indie band, so I think I played at it was called the Leeds Festival before they were Leeds and Reading, and I played with Helen. We'd won a competition, and the prize was getting to play at this festival. I think either we were like opening up and then Ed Byrne was going to be on. It was like, it wasn't a dedicated music stage, but we we did a good job. We got a tiny review in the NME, and I was so proud of it. They spelled my name wrong. I was like, I don't care. But it was a really good, solid 7-line write-up, and I was very happy about that.
That's brilliant. I love that. That's amazing. Thank you very much for your time. It's lovely.
Thanks.
I'll have to ask where this is from.
Oh, this is Alice Temperley.
Oh,
I
oh
love
God.
Alice Temperley.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
to walk in one of her fashion shows. She was using like real people. She was using muses, her muses. And so we all got to do it in flat shoes, which was a mercy. But yeah, I got to like walk around.
Amazing.
And then she gave me some clothes. So yeah, it was very good.
She's really nice as
She's
well, isn't she?
lovely.
Yeah, we do fashion and stuff, and if we go backstage at her,
Carry on
she's
talking,
like,
please. I'll just get a couple of shots if that's
oh,
all right.
right, yeah.
Yeah, she's really nice. Yeah. Yeah. I think they're quite in festivals. They're always at Glastonbury. Haven't they got a cider farm or something? A cider orchard, maybe. Yeah. So they're very like festival people. It's her, and she's got like 3 sisters and all beautiful. Yeah, they're a nice one. Nice question.
So are you guys all going to be together at all? You're going to be doing your own bits? I only ask because obviously the key situation. I have to keep hold of the key. Is it going to be easy if I just leave it? Is that going to be easy? So